Hi there, it's Joel at DesignFlow Labs, and in this video I want to talk for just a minute about some concepts that you can leverage to use PHP and Regex inside of Podio workflow automation to build things like custom variables, leverage sanity checks to do additional complex logic, and even format data to be used in different elements of your workflows. So again, this is just an overview video as the possibilities are quite extensive. But I wanted to talk through a couple of examples here as it relates to leveraging PHP for different things in Podio workflow automation. So again, PHP and Regex really allow us to do a lot of things in Podio workflow automation. We can format data, we can do more complex filtering and logic, like I said, with things like sanity checks. There's all kinds of possibilities when it comes to custom variables as well. So what we did here in this use case, and again, this is just an example screenshot, but the goal, the end state that we were going for was, a nicely crafted offer letter as part of our, Podio workflow that helps us, recruit, interview, and send offer letters to different candidates. The goal was this really nice, looking offer letter at the end that could be routed, through right signature. And then brought back into Podio to update our employee and move them to the next step in onboarding. That said, what we did is we were able to leverage, variables, and again, the PHP and Regex capabilities here to really make this thing look nice. So taking data from Podio and pulling it in so we could format things like our salary, which, if you're grabbing just the regular, Podio dollar field or money field, doesn't look all that great. We were able to do the same thing with bonus. And then we were able to leverage again, going back to the video about the template apps, we were able to reach into a template app called Notification Templates that has a document template. And we were able to basically leverage Regex to strip out all of these different tokens that are in that template in Podio and replace them with pieces of information from that specific candidate record themselves, so we could build this offer letter. So again, you can see the use here of these different variables as it relates to creating a PDF. And then what we were able to do is leverage all of those custom variables to create this really nice looking PDF that again was ultimately routed through right signature, signed, and then brought back into Podio to kick off the next steps. Now another example, similar use case, but rather than building a PDF, we wanted to trigger a nice looking email that allowed our employees to get confirmation that they had submitted an HR case. So again, on the left, you can see the workflow. This is just a confirmation email that gets sent when an employee submits an HR request or an HR case. And again, you can see the same concept in play here. We've got a variable that grabs our email body, basically reaches into that template email in our template app, grabs the email contents, grabs the information from the HR request that we need, builds our email body. You can see we're even building a custom button here, that HTML button that you see over on the right. We're building that allows the employee to click on that button in the email and see the status, in details of their case that they opened. And again, ultimately, the result of that is an email that gets sent where, as you can see, we don't have a lot of the information actually living in the email action block itself. All of that is living inside of our notification templates app that's already staged. So all we have to do if we wanted to change this someday, say we wanted to change the logo or we wanted to change the color of the button, all we've got to do is go update those in our template apps, and all of that would then, propagate through here to the workflow. So the result is, this email block grabbing all this information, sending this email that looks just like this to our employees. So again, using some of the other lessons that we have, we can grab the first name, we can grab the information from the notification template. We can insert, this nice looking HTML button that allows them to view their case status. And we can even dynamically update and change, the team name and the logo and things like that all all very easily. So again, the possibilities, leveraging PHP and Regex inside of Podio workflow automation, are almost endless. They're really extensive. What we've done is we've built a whole host of examples. We've recorded videos to show you exactly how to leverage these different capabilities. So if you're interested in learning more and seeing how you could do those types of things, again, highly encourage you to hit the link here. Sign up for our advanced Podio and Podio workflow automation training. It's a series of online courses that cover this topic along with a lot of other topics, and we think is really great for everyone who's working to advance their Podio and Podio workflow automation adoption.